gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Mayhem. It's yours truly, Terry Gautner, and we got a great show for you tonight, folks. But first, our show is sponsored by Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. If you're looking for a premium whiskey, go with the Single Barrel. It's 90 proof, bitch. And Wise Honey Barbecue Potato Chips, the official chip of the New York Mets. Hey, put a little spin on it. Go with the Honey Barbecue. And back to our show, folks. It's gonna be a great one. The World Heavyweight Champ, Adam Zayd, is here with Mr. October, and they're ready to talk about what happened at the Rock and Rumble. Also, the winner of the Rock and Rumble himself, Mad Dog, is here. Also, Lea Michele is in the building. He's very upset and has a few comments about what happened at the Rock and Rumble. We got a great match for you here tonight, folks. Punisher Pete Mingo versus Chicky Dugan. And I can't wait, folks. It's going to be a great show tonight. Let's kick it to our announcer, Ramon De Leon. Music. Now I want to talk about what happened at the Rock and Rumble 2 weeks ago, but first, now normally I wouldn't do this, he'd be introducing me, but let me introduce to you the brand new two-time Intercontinental Champion, Mr. October, Steve Sarnowski. How you doing, Steve?
What's up, champ?
I just want to take this time to congratulate the two-time Intercontinental Champion, Steve Sarnowski. Come on, man, bring it in. Give it up for Steve.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Now back to the Rumble. What started out as a hell of a night for me and Mr. October turned out to be the complete shits thanks to two individuals. And I'll get to those schmucks in a second. But first, Mr. October went out there and squashed that pathetic excuse of a human being, Keegan Forrester, and regained his Intercontinental Championship for a second time. And trust me, after the beating Forrester received throughout the night of the Rock and Rumble, you won't be seeing him around anytime soon. No. Keegan's probably sitting at his house somewhere in Princeton, performing autofellatio. In case everybody didn't know, happens to be a hidden talent of his. But enough about that loser. I go out there and I destroy that spider monkey, Keyshawn Ward. And after I retained my World Heavyweight Championship, I proceeded to whoop him like a slave that I owned. If somebody at that point would have asked me how my night was going, I would have said, so far, so good. But as for the Rock and Rumble itself, I figured I'd go out there and join that stooge Ramon De Leon for some color commentary and watch my buddy win the Rock and Rumble. And let me tell you, from the get-go, he had it in the bag. When he arrived to the ring, he instantly disposed of that piece of trash, Chaz Uzzolino.
Whoa, you mean Chad Uzzolino?
Sorry, Chad Uzzolino. Either way, he's a nobody. We were this close to winning that Rock and Rumble until number 29 showed up. And who was it? None other than Saverio, I'm not a failure, Michele. We broke his leg 3 months ago after Raw Deal. How the hell that son of a bitch came back still boggles my mind. Mr. October stuck it out there with Saverio Michele until number 30 showed up. And yes, yet another unexpected guest, Mad Dog. Supposedly a legend in this business. Four-time former BWA World Heavyweight Champion, but he's been out of the business for 10 years. And now he's a radio host. You know, story of my life, Steve. These guys think they could walk out on the business that made them for a decade and then just come back and get a shot at my world title. Now tell me that ain't the biggest crock of shit. Both Vinny, both Mad Dog and Michele had to double team Mr. October. In fact, both of you had to pin him in order to eliminate him, which is the biggest bunch of BS I ever seen in my life. We had a choice to make. Who was going to Showdown? Is it going to be Michele or is it going to be Mad Dog? Well, everybody knows I've beaten Michele's ass on more than one occasion. He's not on my caliber. Never was, never will be. And neither is Mad Dog, but the World Heavyweight Champ is always up for a new challenge. And after he put his hands on me in the Rock and Rumble, all I can say for Mad Dog is right place, right time. What do you think, Steve?
Right place, right time.
So we screwed Michele. And Mad Dog's going to Showdown on the 23rd of March for a shot at my gold. The fans are really excited. People like Ramon De Leon are really excited. Yay! Mad Dog's back. Woo! Well, let me tell you something about Mad Dog. His real name is Vinny Fucci, and he's nothing but a phony. Last May, I was scheduled to be on his radio show, The Dog Pound with Vinny Fucci, one of the hottest radio shows in the tri-state area. Somebody tell me, while I was on my way to the studio, 20 minutes before I'm about to be on the show, I get a call from someone representing Fucci saying that I've been bumped for a good buddy of his named Chip Chipperson. You're gonna bump the World Heavyweight Champ for Chip Chipperson? Are you kidding me? You know, word on the street is that you made a comeback because you wanted to revive your career. But come on, Fucci. You know I know you. And you know I know the real you. You know I know what type of liar you are. And you know I know what type of lying you're capable of. You didn't make a comeback because you wanted to revive your career. You made a comeback because you're jealous of mine. You bumped me off that damn radio show because you're jealous of me. And I don't know if you're in the jealousy's eating you alive, baby. I don't know if you're in the building or not, but if you are and you got the balls, that's right, I said it, if you got the balls, you'll come out here and tell me otherwise. Come on, Fucci, bring your ass on out here. Hey, cut the music, cut the music, cut the music. Michele, before you open your mealy mouth, I just want to let you know something right now. You're no longer worthy of being in my presence. So, Steve, You take over on this one. I'm out of here. Get the hell out of my way.
Hey Zayd, this is far from over. When I'm done with him, you're next. So I think you know why I'm out here. I think you know my reasoning.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not medically cleared to compete until March 23rd. So why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Give me a shot of that title at Showdown.
You want a shot of this Intercontinental title?
No DQ.
You think you're worthy of that?
Absolutely.
All right. At Showdown, I'll give you that title shot. But it's going to be a regular match. We're going to do it by the rules this time around.
Looks like somebody's too scared to make the match no DQ.
You got something up your sleeve or something? Why you know?
No, I just honestly don't think you have a set of balls. I mean, it could be why your fiancée, Felicia, left you.
Well, that may be true, but I am the two-time Intercontinental champ right here. I have the gold in my possession, and you have nothing right now.
You know, when we get older, we all get delirious and get Alzheimer's. And I think it's starting to kick in with you, my friend, because you won that title on a fluke. And I guarantee you, March 24th, my friend. I'm sorry, March 23rd, my friend. I will beat you for that Intercontinental title. And you will no longer be a champion. You're nothing but a paper champion. You're no better than Union Kane from Rocky V.
Whatever you think, man. Whatever you think.
So March 23rd, my friend, that belt is mine.
All right.
Wow. It's been 10 long years. 10 long years since I've found myself in a undergrad professional organization such as this place right here. But I couldn't help it but to answer the call when an agent from the SAW wanted me to be a surprise entrant in their Rock and Rumble. Now, it's been a long time, and now with the radio show, The Dog Pound with Vinny Fuge on QFAC 11.39, is that I just had no time to do this wrestling thing anymore. You know, it didn't matter. But I had an epiphany, and that epiphany is that maybe it's time to shake up the foundation around here a little bit. So that's what I did. I came down here to the Rock and Rumble, sat in my own trailer, and waited until I was called to come in. I won. So it was my epiphany that I come back here into the grandiose world and not take, but I know I can compete and I know I can win. And by the look of their champion, that's another Adam Zeed. I think that's the reason why I came back too. You see, his agent called me last May and said, hey, I have the World Heavyweight Champion on the phone, and the Heavyweight Champion wants to come on your show and, promote the SAW, maybe himself. But you know how they are, those big wrestling types. I used to be one. I used to be all about the glitz, the glamour, and put the champion on the show. And I was a champion 4 times in the BWA. So that's enough. I was a founding father over there, and that's all that I can say about that. Now, at the SAW, I'm here to take the SAW World title and use it as a trophy. That's right. I don't have anything more to accomplish in the wrestling business, but they are trophies. And Adam Zeed, I've seen your work. Your agent's like, hey, put Adam Zeed on. But really, who? Come on, man. 10 years in this business. What did you have? 2, a 2-year reign champion. I know champions that are 15 times in 30 days. Come on, man. And I understand it's 2014. But this is the year of the dog. And you know what, Adam Zede? I will beat you. I have to beat you. For me and for my wife. That's right. I got married over the time. I'm a humble man. But maybe this one last run. One last hoorah! I guess that's what they call it.
Let me stop you, man. Let me stop you. Hold on. Let me stop you. Come on, man. I was in the back over there listening to what you were saying. Listen, now I know a lot of people think that I'm an asshole, and they have every right to believe so. But I was listening to what you were saying. You returned, and we could forget about the little miscommunication with the radio show. But I heard that you were here because you want to wrestle for your wife, and you know what? I can respect that. And I want to go to Showdown with you, and I want to tear the house down. And you know what? You might be a little skeptical, but I got a peace offering here. If you just give me 1 second. I got something I want to show you here. This is, initially I had purchased this from a disgruntled Lea Michele fan on eBay. He was very disappointed when he found out that Lea Michele only held this title for 24 hours. But I found out from our GM, Miss Vicky Uzzolino, that this was originally the BWA Championship. A title, in particular, that you wore on 2 occasions, correct?
That is correct.
And I sat in the back with this in my hand, and I said, initially I threw it in the trash, but I had someone dig it up for me, and I said, this title doesn't belong to me. It belongs on a mantle in Mad Dog Vinny Fucci's house. That's correct, and I just want to give you this title, and you know, have a great match with you. Come on, come on, man. Great match. Come on, handshake. Come on.
All right. That's right. All right, I can do that. I have to say, Adam Zede, I didn't know what I thought about you, but I came here to Zede the day, and that's what I'm going to do. Now I appreciate the gift, and I appreciate your hospitality.
Well, thank you, Vin, and I just want to let you know one more thing.
What's that?
The name's Zede. Ignorant fool. Come out here, Steve. You think I respect you? Foolish.
You should. Oh. You know.
Get him up.
You know what?
Get him up.
You know what? This is. Are you serious?
You think I respect you, Fucci? You think I would respect someone like you? I don't respect you. I never respected you. I'm the one who canceled to be on that damn radio show. I don't want to be in your presence. Get him up, Steve. Get him up. Get him up.
No. What the hell? You kidding me?
You think I respect you?
You should.
I don't respect you. If you were on fire, I wouldn't piss on you. Oh! March 23rd. This right here stays with me. This piece of shit right here stays with me. Oh, look at this, huh? Look at this. Look at that. Give me a damn ring. Give me a damn ring. Go home and explain that to your wife, you piece of crap. Go home and explain that to your wife. Yeah. Well, Steve, get the hell out of here. Bro needs to clean this shit up. Go explain that to your wife when she asks you where your ring is.